Hey, welcome to the what?
Countdown.
Get into the next part of the show, man. Hardy hit hard.
Uh,
Put him up. Put him up. My boy said, put him up. You don't want to stand and bang with my man. Bam, bam.
woo! Tattoo Avasa.
Bam, bam.
Tattoo Avasa, man. He hit that man. He hit that man hard.
Hey, man, he threw them blows, man. Put his knuckle right in his eyeball.
Boom. Hey, look. Have you ever seen a fighter fall that slowly after getting
Man,
KO'd? Like
man,
he said, boom, and he said, "I can show you the world." It was, man. I ain't never seen somebody
dude.
fall that slow. And this is immediately after he had Tattoo Avasa rock.
He rocked him. I feel like when the fight started though, Bam Bam was at a disadvantage with the reach because Greg had a 5-inch reach on him.
Yeah.
And he was just getting to Bam Bam a lot quicker because he was a lot longer. But as soon as Greg tagged him, Greg was like, "Oh, got him." And that's all Bam Bam needed. And Bam Bam said, "Bambity bam, bam, bam," and hit him right in his eyeball.
He said, brother, this is the heavyweight division. Everybody hits hard. That's why it's the heavyweight division. That's why they say, look, the whole fight could change in one punch.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what happened.
And it did. Hey, I got a question for you, man.
Uh-huh.
Him getting knocked out, right? Was that the most satisfying knockout you've seen in a while? Just by the reputation of Greg Hardy. Was that satisfying to you?
So look, here's the thing. And it's not even the controversy that
hey, he's showing us the world right there.
It's not even
brightly.
And this was 3 seconds after he got hit. He was still low. It was crazy. It's not even the idea that like there's the controversy of his past, and then they're like, "Oh, y'all just gonna keep bringing that up forever." Look, we ain't even got to bring that up. We can still make an argument. It's the fact that whenever he came over from playing football and he came into the UFC, it's like he walked in, like kicked open the door, kind of Kimbo Slices. You see what whenever he got picked on the not picked, but he came in as the on the Ultimate Fighter, and he like opened the door. He's like, "What's up, boys?" Like, hold on, we train all the time. Like, what you mean? Ron Nelson's like, do you think we suck or something? And it was kind of that idea that he had where he came in and just feels that, and then he starts then right before this, he's like, "I'm gonna do my trash talk thing," and he starts calling out Derek Lewis.
Dude, Derek Lewis basically
he just said fat a bunch of times. That's all he did.
Yeah, Derek Lewis is on another level, man, because Derek Lewis understands the game of a heavyweight. Derek Lewis understands the fact that anything can change in a heavyweight fight, and all you got to have is that one thing, which is that knockout punch. And Derek Lewis uses that to his advantage. That's why he is not ranked, but he is the #1 heavyweight with knockouts. He has the most knockouts as a heavyweight. He knows what he knows what his bread and butter is. He knows what he's going in there to do. He's going in there to knock your head off. So
now we don't get to see that fight.
I wanted to see it, man. I want to see Greg knock his ass out, man. I wanted to see Greg not. Well,
you got to see it.
I'm sorry, not Greg. No. Sorry.
I know what you meant. I want to see in the description. I put Dan Hardy instead of Greg Hardy. We just can't get the man's name right. We can't get his name right.
We don't need to get it right, man. But that was the most satisfying knockout I've seen in a while, man. Just based off the reputation, just based off what he's saying in the past. I understand that he's trying to be a little bit more humble, but after you've got a little success in the
UFC, where?
If you listen to some of his past,
the go to war with the this is a war. Is that the part you're talking
about? No. When
you do the face. Was that what you're talking about?
No, would you listen to
which part? Go ahead and let me know.
When you listen to some of his past press conferences, he understands how he ruined his career of football, and he's a little bit humble in how he talks about his past. Now, the way he goes about his UFC career and how he's calling out these individuals from time to time is not the way you need to do it when you have a past like Greg Hardy. If you weren't in the limelight like Greg Hardy was with football, then you can turn over a new table or turn over a new leaf and actually get away from your past. But since Greg has been in the limelight for a long time now, he just has to be one of those people that has to be he has to be grateful to have an opportunity the way he has it right now. That's what I just say about him, man.
Now,
But
I disagree. I disagree. I disagree. Now, with that being said, I am all for the fact of, like, talk your stuff, go and get it. But if you start in the UFC, it's those guys that get their shot in the UFC. Your Greg Hardy, your what's his name? Wait, Calvin Punk. What's his name? CM Punk.
oh my god.
Your CM Punk. Uh, those type guys where you get your shot to prove yourself in the UFC, right?
Yeah.
You have to get to the proven part first before you can flip that switch. And that's what turns it off with people. Like, okay, did they give them favorable matchups in the beginning? Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they
This is
trying to
supposed to be a
slow?
favorable matchup.
Are they trying to slowly build them by making it harder and harder each time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right? So that's perfectly fine and all. But during that process,
Don't
let
talk
the
shit.
process happen
Exactly.
and then talk. Once you
Exactly.
get to
You're
the
right about
point
that.
where it's like, nah, man, you need to take, this guy. Look, Connor did the Mystic Mac kind of sort of thing, but it was a whole different type of talk until after the Bremish fights, till after he won the interim belt, till after he slept Aldo. Then it became a different type of, huh, I'm here, kind of sorta. And
True.
it sounded to me like he was trying to do that now. And then he ran into that man's fist and he's like, damn, my bad. But it be
You
like
see
that
it.
sometimes.
Hey, you see his eye swell up though?
It did. It did.
Boy, that swell up, it puffed up. Boy.
It did.
Look like a little golden egg.
Now, that's gonna shake up some things in the heavyweight division, but that'll be all right. You got
Check
anything
out
else to
what?
say about, because the bottom that's trying to make their way up is cannibalizing themselves. If Greg Hardy keeps winning, we're gonna have a heavyweight fight that everybody wants to see. It's Floyd
True.
Mayweather style. Whether you love him or whether you hate him, you still gonna watch him. So a lot of people
True.
gonna like Greg Hardy, a lot of people gonna hate Greg Hardy, but a lot of people gonna watch him. So if this is the case and he gets
You
knocked back
said
down a
you
couple,
said like
yeah, people like Greg Hardy.
who?
There are people that like Greg Hardy. There are people that
Real.
can look. Hey, a good buddy of mine told me. He said if you take and you look in the past that hasn't come to light because he's on such a high platform of like 99% of these fighters and stuff. There's all kinds of crap that'll get pulled up that'll be like, man, maybe I ought not support this guy. So
But
it's really
they're
it's
not like
it's
I
really
said
hard.
before,
So there's some people
they're
that can
not in the
get.
limelight.
I understand, but there's some people that can see that and separate that from the MMA aspect of it. The man wants
True.
to fight, let him fight.
Conor McGregor slapped the shit out of somebody
He
in the pub
did.
over there in Ireland.
He did. We still like Mike Perry, and he over there. What, he dropping the M bomb? He daggone punched out an old dude. He doing everything. And then when Mike Perry fight, we like, yo, go out there and throw them deuces, boy. So there's a lot of people that can separate that. So there are a lot of people that do like him. There's a lot of people that hate him. And that's what he has working for him, because he's working on both sides. And if he thinks talking crap is gonna get more people to hate him, hey, that's smart. Just
That
don't
puts
run
more
into
money.
Tie Tuivasa
Don't
fist.
bam bam. You know what I'm saying? Get that bam bam. Hey man, I like one thing I want to say before we get to the next topic, man. I love his celebration at the end of his fights, man. He sits there and he drinks beer out of a boot
Oh
or a shoe,
man.
but he drinks beer out of a boot,
Oh.
man. Man, that's the most nastiest,
I
disgusting thing
think
I've ever seen in my
no,
life, bro.
no.
That
Conspiracy
shit is
time.
disgusting.
Conspiracy time, because he didn't return the shoe to the proper owner. So this is what the UFC told him. They said, "Look, man, you can't drink out of a dirty shoe on the screen. Are you gonna jump up there and do it?" He's like, "You know I'm gonna do it." He said, "All right, well, we're gonna throw you a brand new shoe.
Something.
That's somebody dirty shoe."
That's somebody shoot Shonte. He walked in the crowd as he was walking out and
Oh
got
no,
somebody's
that's
random
leaving.
shoe.
That's leaving. That's not hot takes. That's not hot takes in the
Somebody put
crowd.
hot sauce in the
Is that what
shoe
he?
with the drink.
That's what he was making that face for.
Yeah, somebody put hot sauce
Ah,
in that.
I'm saying in the cage when they knew he was gonna do a shoey, they said you got to do this beer
Man, that
and you got to do this shoe because when he got done taking that shoey, what he
he
did
threw that
he
he threw
just
that
threw it.
motherfucker.
I would have returned it to the owner if they would have
Why?
been gracious enough to give me their shoe.
Why?
Bruh, I said give me a shoe so I could drink beer out of it. I'm gonna return it to the owner.
They got people for that. Somebody gonna give this shoe to him. They got people for that. I
UFC
got
gave
people in
that
my corner.
man a brand new shoe and a
Nah,
brand new
man.
beer
That
and
shit is
said
nasty.
you could do that.
How you know he was gonna win though? The pride
That
of money was on
no no
Greg
no no
anyway.
no. They've got all kinds of things for if you win. They got all kinds of things if you lose. There's a lot of people in small countries that got the Falcons Super Bowl shirts on, don't they?
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
So there's contingency plans for everything.
Yeah.
I bet he walked over there and was like, damn, I'm gonna have to drink out of this new shoe. He did what he had to do, but when he walked out, they was pouring it off the tops. Oh, it's crazy. Anyway,
Now
let's move on.
I feel like he's a up and coming star, man. Up and coming star. He lost 3 fights in the UFC, man, but he's on his way on the rise, man. I love it. I like it. Well,